Welcome to the Backrooms, where we go into the background information of our favorite topics in our show, Going Obscure. My name is Gabe, and I am your host, and my co-host here is...
Matt. Tonight's episode is The Simpsons is real radiation footage.
Yeah, you'll be taking the reins on this time, or for this podcast, because you know more about this than I do.
This was basically my episode. Hopefully you've come here from the main episode. If not, here's a card on computer. If you're on mobile like the cool kids, it's down in a link, which is in the description, or at an end screen if you watch through the end of the video.
Yeah, I was about to remind you of doing that, though.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Before we go into our topic of the day, I want to be like, our last episode's doing a lot better than I would have expected.
Yeah, me too.
We went bananas, dude. We're already at 10,000 views in 4 days.
We gained about almost 200 subs from that one video, which is insane.
Which almost we're thankful for everybody that watches it, and we hope you stick around for whole new episodes
for the rest of the season and the season following.
Yeah.
And the seasons following. There's multiple more seasons. We got a lot more in store for you next season.
At least 2 seasons.
Yes. So, Simpsons real radiation footage. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's start it out. So, tell us about it.
So when I first thought of this theory, I was like, that's stupid. That just sounds stupid. Yeah. Like I thought it was just gonna be like really short and just funny, but it's so deep, and there's like a huge just underlying like conspiracy going on here.
Oh yeah, it is pretty creepy too, though.
Yeah, and it essentially involves the government and the TV networks covering up for things. Supposedly.
Radiation, leakage, and explosions and stuff, right?
Covering up for Chernobyl 2, which happened in Springfield, United States. Essentially,
we don't know which Springfield.
Essentially, and this was in the video, seasons 5 through the Tracy Ullman shorts from 1987. That's the order. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 shorts. Ending with the good night one.
Yeah, I wanted to mention, you know how like it was like season 6 or 7, they had like a clip show, and one of the clips shown was that good night.
Yep.
Yeah, you know the one.
I do know the one.
I was a big Simpsons kid when I was younger. I used to rent Simpsons DVDs from our local movie rental place,
which existed when we were kids.
Which did exist back when I was a kid, but I remember finding that short especially creepy because it feels so empty and like just off. And now it's Now it's a lot creepier because the theory is, what do you call it? Like
that was their last night alive, basically.
Yeah, it's
their final moments.
It's basically implying that was their last night before they died in their sleep, which just gives another side of creepy to that episode or short.
Precisely.
So creepy. One topic we didn't talk too much in this episode was the what do you call it? The multiverse thing that it mentioned.
So currently we cut out quite a bit of time in here because we got an email regarding our last topic.
We got extremely distracted by some sort of rabbit hole.
Yeah, different rabbit hole.
Sent.
But anyway, back to the Simpsons.
Back to our favorite family that are no longer alive. The Simpsons. Exactly. These poor guys, they were locked into Springfield and forced to be recorded, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That the topic I was gonna mention earlier was what was it? Like the weird, what was it? You know the one I was talking about.
The
Like
Good
with
Night short?
no, I was past that, but it was
Oh.
the mind like reading stuff.
Oh, okay.
Tell us
Mind
about the mind reading stuff because you actually researched it.
the mind reading stuff. You mean like the wormhole?
Yeah, yeah, wormhole. Yes, that's what
Okay.
it was
This
called.
was the part that made me immediately just be like, this is a stupid topic
Mm-hmm.
because it makes no sense at all. So, like, for instance, let's say Marge had a fantasy about uh, that one guy from prom or whatever.
Yeah, that guy. Tell us about the wormholes.
So, say Marge had a fantasy about somebody she went to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like, how do you get a camera through to that world? Is what we're getting
Yeah,
at here.
yeah.
Like, that's basically what proves it wrong because you can't do that. So they made up a thing about wormholes that the cameraman travels through them and ends up in an alternate reality where things are different, and it makes no sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. I looked nowhere into that topic because I was like, I'm gonna skip that part.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's just about dream sequences or fantasies, like basically all of
Mhm.
Homer's fantasies, pretty much.
Yeah.
Those are all in there, part of it.
Yep.
Exactly.
So is that everything about that part, or
Yeah, that it's basically just a stupid.
yeah? So let's get down to it. This theory's pretty much confirmed to be a joke.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm pretty sure the person that made it was kidding around because it's pretty obvious that it's cartoon.
Right. And to make up a thing and say the only reason why it looks like
Yeah.
a cartoon is because the radiation was affecting the cameras in a weird way.
Oh, I see. Um, it kind of is like old creepypastas, you know, like the truth behind so and so. It's like, oh no, it's Courage the Cowardly Dog was imagining all the monsters, or Ed and Eddie are in purgatory, stuff like that. You remember those?
Yeah, those weird, really dark
It's kind of
ones.
like it's pretty much like that, but
Mm-hmm.
like it's unique because it transfers to the real world, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I like the heartwarming ending though
What do you mean?
to the story. It's like, oh, we can find hope through these people of Springfield because they spent their last day or their last year of life in as best as they could or something like that.
Yeah. Except,
Was there ever a time in the early Simpsons where they left Springfield? Yeah, there's been times. How do you
let me
explain
think.
that
Let me
though?
think here. Hold on
How
a
do you
minute.
how do you explain like if they went to like California or something? What do you explain that with?
Let me go on Disney Plus and look at through the episodes. 1 second. Leave that on the leave that point up there right now.
Yeah.
Just move on to something else right now. Just leave that
Okay.
on the docket, I guess.
Sounds good. Ugh.
I'm just gonna check and see if they actually do leave, like if they go to
So,
Shelbyville or something.
yeah. Yeah, there's been times where they went to Shelbyville,
But
but
that might not have been until like season 6 or something.
that's like directly in, you know, in the blast zone of Springfield, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, so that one would be affected too.
Yeah, so they'd be yellow too.
Yeah.
But you know what? We can find hope in life that these people that suffered were able to make the best of their life.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that so inspirational. I'm going to change my entire life.
Change your entire life.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Let's go into The Simpsons. Let's go to season 1. So, season 1. Well, in the season 1, they go into the forest. In episode 7.
But that's just a forest.
I guess, yeah.
That could be anything. Remember that episode in season 1 where, like, Lisa's depressed?
Yeah, with the saxophone guy.
My
Bleeding
theory is
Gums
that
Murphy.
perhaps she's depressed because she's figured that, she doesn't have much time left in life.
Mm-hmm. How do you do Treehouse of Horror?
I think those are just
Wormholes?
alternate universes.
All wormholes? Okay.
Yeah, wormholes, yeah.
Sure. Or Bart
So,
gets hit by a car.
What?
Or The
yeah,
Way We Was. The one
he
where
did get
Homer and
hit by
Marge
a
are
car.
kids.
Wormhole.
Yep. Oh, they do leave. There's the episode
When did
with
they leave?
Danny DeVito in it. Where he's Homer's
What's
brother.
that one? Where did they go?
They go, like, to the big city.
Huh. Oh, that's a wormhole. It's an alternate reality where everybody's yellow.
Oh, okay, sure. And that's literally in season 2, so...
We live in a pretty crazy reality.
And they go to Washington, D.C. in the second episode of season 3, because the first episode of season 3 got taken off.
Huh.
Because it's the one with Michael Jackson in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Marge goes on vacation in season 3.
I have a theory. That we live in a reality where The Simpsons is a cartoon.
Okay.
We don't live in the reality where they're actually real radiation footage.
Or
Maybe that post is from that universe.
Maybe. Or what if
Ooh.
Mr. Plow? What about that one?
What about
He goes
Mr.
onto a
Plow?
mountain. He goes onto a mountain.
Maybe the mountains in Springfield.
And then then there's the episode of Sideshow Bob in season 5.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
Homer goes to college.
Yep. Huh. This theory's kind of falling apart, isn't it?
It really is. The more you actually get into it.
But you know what? It's a fun and interesting thought experiment.
Homer goes into space in season 5.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Let's look back.
Right there.
Let's look back at this and say, it's not true, but like it's an interesting idea to think about. So it doesn't have to be true. It just has to be interesting and catch the attention.
And it is interesting. Well, no, wait. In season 2, Ringo is in it.
Ringo?
Yeah, Ringo.
Oh, yeah,
so Ringo got affected all the way over in Europe.
Now they changed the camera to make him look like the others. He just
sure.
visited because, like, someone's Make-A-Wish.
Well, Ringo's literally in episode 18 of season 2. Ringo of the Beatles.
Ringo.
But the whole aspect
George
of
Harrison or something.
Yeah, he was in season 5, episode 1.
Was he?
Yep. But in like a flashback. But he was in Springfield in both instances, though, so. I think it's weird how it's only seasons 5 through 1 that are
Hello.
the weird ones.
Oh,
because why not season 6? Why not like season 6 through 20,
cut out for a
28
minute.
or however many there are? 29 seasons. No, wait, there's like 31 seasons now.
I don't know at this point.
But only 30 of them are on Disney Plus, so.
Yeah. Ugh.
Let's go out for frosty chocolate milkshakes.
Oh. Superintendent Chalmers.
I'll be prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Anyway,
I should be. Good
is
Lord,
that
what is
about
happening in there?
is that about everything we have to say about this?
I don't think so. I know there's more.
Oh
There's
yeah.
more to it. It's not,
Tell me about it.
I just think the whole aspect of the camera. You know what I mean? Like the camera.
Oh yeah.
That
My
that
question
that's
is
actually pretty creepy though. Like if it's actually is a camera, it's just being affected to make everyone look super unrealistic, not like an actual
well,
human being.
didn't he mention in the theory that they're decaying over time?
I guess, yeah. That's why they look like insanely weird in the shorts.
Yeah. Like they're dying at that point because they have like a week left.
Yep.
I looked at it actually. I wanted to mention this. Apparently in one of the Tracy Ullman shorts, they go to a funeral, and
Mhm.
it's like Homer's great uncle or something like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps he died of radiation poisoning.
Maybe.
Maybe he was just old, so he, you know, lost the fight early. My question is, why didn't the baby like immediately die?
Mhm.
I don't think babies are very radiation resistant.
Right. The Simpsons Tracy Ullman
Babies,
shorts.
baby would basically explode like a microwave.
Pretty much, or just like melt. They just literally melt.
They would kind of melt,
Oops.
wouldn't they? Uh-oh. We played a second of The Simpsons. That means we're dead.
Well, I'm just
If
looking at the
the
Tracy Ullman shorts.
if the Nintendo ninjas don't get us first, then the Simpsons people will.
Then Matt Groening will come over here and kill us or
We're,
something.
we're, we're making enemies left and right.
Yeah, Matt Groening and Fox are gonna come after us now.
Yep. We'll be like the Blues Brothers. We have like multiple different factions going after us.
Yeah, they do
You
look
got the.
really weird in the Tracy Ullman
They
show.
do. They really do. They look disturbing.
They're definitely. They're about to die, and it's true. This is a
Yeah.
true theory, okay? This is a true theory.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
there's
really.
a wormhole in the Tracy Ullman shorts because Bart has a
Tell
dream
me
in one of
about
them.
it.
I'm watching it right
Oh.
now.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's like a
So
Tracy Ullman.
weird.
Yeah, and then he's like in a. He's like a tiny little guy in the middle of a. Let's
Yeah.
see, is Good Night the last one? I bet it is.
Yes, and Good Night is
Nope, it's
technically the
not on this
first
video.
episode. Good Night was the first clip, I guess, or
It
whatever you
was.
want to call it. Yeah, it was the first episode or short. That means it's the last short, technically, if we're taking this into account. And I still find it disturbing.
It is pretty disturbing.
I just find the Tracy Ullman shorts disturbing because they're so empty, you know?
Yeah, like there's
And
no.
just it's so empty and alien, you know? Like what we're used to, and when we see The Simpsons is not there. It's like almost like an alien version of
Right.
The Simpsons, and everything is so empty. We just see the house, and the house is so empty, and you don't see anyone else outside of the. It's like almost the only thing that exists in this world is the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's so
there's a
weird.
wormhole in Good Night because
Yeah,
it shows Maggie falling down a tree.
yeah, that's true.
There's comments that saying like the animation is terrifying.
It is terrifying. It's
Yeah.
gross and creepy. It's not gross, but it's creepy.
Lisa. Good night, Mom. Sweet dreams. Thanks, Mom.
I'm not sure if it's recording directly from the computer or not, but now we're gonna get Matt
Mm.
Groening trying to kill us.
Oh no. Please no. Don't do this, Matt.
Okay.
What? Better
Okay,
not put
so
a finger on my Butterfinger.
those were. I don't like those commercials. They're kind of stupid.
You don't like the commercials? Yeah. It's weird to see the Simpsons shill.
Yeah, it's weird. Bart's voice is the same. Lisa's is the
Yeah.
same. Marge's is like. It's more like.
It's like that.
More like this.
It's like, good night. It's
weird,
just
though.
so
It's
so
weird though,
empty,
because
isn't
these
it?
voice actors doing this are the
Yeah.
same ones that are doing it now, except
Yeah.
Homer sounds like a completely different person. Let's
Yeah.
go out for like he still sounds like that in season 1 of The Simpsons.
He does. I guess he just didn't get his, you know.
It was just affecting his vocal cords, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the radiation was affecting his vocal cords at that point.
Yep.
He was basically dead.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think that's about everything we have to say, right?
Yep, I think so.
I can't think of anything else to say.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Simpsons, if they real.
Simpsons if they real. Yeah, for real. For real.
The Simpsons,
Honestly,
really though. The
Simpsons if they're real, it's scary.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm scared of Homer Simpson now.
Homer Simpson's gonna come and kill you or something.
He better not. I'm scared of him now.
Which one?
What
Well,
if
he's
he
dead.
hurts me?
He's dead.
Oh,
He died in
no,
1987.
I mean the what do you call it? The new version, the cartoon version right now.
Oh, the one that puts minimal effort into his voice acting now?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Anyway,
All right, then. Well, join us again
Thanks
in
for-
the Backrooms.
thanks
Next
for
time.
watching, you little cartoon freaks.
Yep. Join us again next time in the
Alright.
Backrooms when we go more and more obscure into the background
Night.
information.
Good night, kids.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent. Smithers, there's a rocket in my pocket.
Okay. That's
Well,
weird.
You don't have to tell me, sir.